ಅವರಿಗೆ ಡೆಂಗು ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೇಮಂತ್ ಪ್ರಭು ಅವರ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಡೆಂಗು ಅಂತ 2 ದಿವಸ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಇವರು ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರು, ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಡೆಂಗು ಅಂತ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ ಅವ್ರು. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ನಾರಾಯಣಂ ನಮಸ್ಕೃತ್ಯಂ ನರಂ ಚೈವ ನರೋತ್ತಮಂ ದೇವೀಂ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಂ ವ್ಯಾಸಂ ತತೋ ಜಯಮುದೀರಯತೆ. ನಷ್ಟಪ್ರಾಯೇಷು ಅಭದ್ರೇಷು ನಿತ್ಯಂ ಭಾಗವತ ಸೇವಯಾ ಭಗವತೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಶ್ಲೋಕೆ ಭಕ್ತಿರ್ಭವತಿ ನೈಷ್ಟಕಿ. ಮೂಕಂ ಕರೋತಿ ವಾಚಾಲಂ ಪಂಗುಂ ಲಂಘಯತೆ ಗಿರಿಂ. ಯತ್ಕೃಪಾತಮಹಂ ವಂದೇ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಂ ದೀನತಾರಿಣಂ. ಓಂ ಅಜ್ಞಾನತಿಮಿರಾಂಧಸ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾನಾಂಜನಶಲಾಕಯ ಚಕ್ಷುರುನ್ಮಿಲಿತಂ ಯೇನ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುವೇ ನಮಃ. ನಮೋ ವಿಷ್ಣುಪಾದಾಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪೃಷ್ಠಾಯ ಭೂತಲೆ ಶ್ರೀಮತೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ವೇದಾಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಿತಿ ನಾಮಿನೇ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರಸ್ವತೆ ದೇವೆ ಗೌರವಾಣಿ ಪ್ರಚಾರಿಣಿ ನಿರ್ವಿಶೇಷ ಶೂನ್ಯವಾದಿ ಪಾಶ್ಚಾತ್ಯ ದೇಶ ತಾರಿಣೆ. ಜಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಶ್ರೀ ಅದ್ವೈತ ಗದಾಧರ ಶ್ರೀವಾಸಾದಿ ಗೌರ ಭಕ್ತ ವೃಂದ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಹರೇ. Hare Krishna. So let's welcome Pooja Mataji. She's coming here first time. Last few days she's in our Bhagavatam class. You would have observed. So just want to talk about you. Just want to introduce you.
Myself, I'm working in street bag. This is a street bag. Yeah, this is my first class work. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know anything about. I know about the Krishna, but whatever the procedure which is followed by Swapna, I'm not sure. But my brother-in-law, he's working in, so sorry, he stays in Melbourne. They both, all family, they will go to Bhakti Riksha. From past 6 months, they are going there. And then they have started telling that you should guys get into that spiritual practice. Once you go in, you will be always in the positive vibe. Yeah, this is my first class. Hope my spiritual entry will go now.
Let's pray for that. Maybe just yourself as you can introduce just for her.
Hare Krishna. My name is E. Madhyavan. I'm a retired government official. I'm here for the past 1 year. Before coming to this farm and classes, I don't have faith, but not systematic. Now I have really understood about Krishna, Krishna conscious, what are all ISKCON, how much systematically works on the Bhakti Marga. Now from your words, I understand our Bhakti is getting imported from other countries, not from here. They have Acharyas have taken it to other countries, and from there it is getting imported. Anyhow, we are getting into Krishna conscious with all our spirit and soul. From past 8 to 10 months, so connecting this little bit my life has changed. So present so before that I was a little bit disturbed by taking a decision or anything. The whole day, I mean, some disturbed. So few hours spending to Krishna. So life has turned in a highway, I can say, tuning in highway. In this, I'm happy with it.
Nagapati Prabhu. He's our backbone.
My name is Vikas, also spiritual name is Nagar-English. I'm a designer by profession. I'm working in government, and I've been serving ISKCON South Bangalore with Nagar-English since a couple of years, and helping Prabhu in making all these posters. So we didn't see it.
He's the person working behind the show.
Hidden energy. So, this is my first class of Krishna. I just went to Prabhuji's house.
I dragged him.
Yeah, so I stay in BTM, so it's quite fast. It's difficult to come at so, yeah, all the best for all of you.
Thank you.
To help you in all the supporting us.
Okay, so before getting into today's topic, let's do some recap for Mataji also, for our benefit also. Krishna Katha, what all things discussed, I mean, high level, each one can share. So just to refresh ourselves, where we started, which are the topics we covered, whatever remember, share. Topic wise at least cover. Where we started. Yeah, okay. Nanda Maharaj.
Poster bags. we used to make all party areas with all Mataji's in Vrindavan. We used to break the pots and steal the butter, and we used to distribute among monkeys and all this friends. Friends. He was enjoying all gopis. He was he used to he
Kalia.
snake
Kalia.
Kali. He saved the people from Kali, Sarpa, from Brahma, and he has drawn the Kali to ocean, from there to the ocean, and in fact, Kalia's wife
Nagapatni's
requested for blessing and not to steal Kalia. So accordingly, Krishna blessed and permitted Kalia to move to the ocean along with his associates.
You know where is Kalia staying now? Yes.
Kalia is famous.
No. I mean, as a physical place,
Oh,
Fiji.
Fiji. Oh,
From Vrindavan, he went to Fiji. Even now, there is a temple, Kalia temple in Fiji. World is so small. Fiji, there is a place. Okay, so we covered Krishna's appearance, how Bhumi Devi praying to the Lord Brahma because of the demons' kind of cruel behavior. And there Krishna promises that, yes, I will come. You people, Devi Devatas, go and take birth in Yadu family. Then he comes, the birth of Krishna happens. So Devaki is getting married. Kamsa, being a brother, riding a chariot to take a sister. That's the time Akashvani comes. Eighth son of your sister will kill you. So that's the background. With that, he wanted to kill Devaki. So Vasudeva somehow convinces, Kamsa. And Kamsa releases, okay. So because the fear was from eighth child of son, the Devaki. So why should I worry now? Let's wait. But that time Narada comes. Narada comes like triggers. Narada says, Kamsa, don't trust these people. They are all Vishnu's associates. Vishnu may be already there. So be careful. Any child can be Vishnu. So Kamsa again puts back Vasudeva and Devaki in the prison. Then each child born, Vasudeva promised that I'll give the child. So Vasudeva gives and Kamsa kills up to sixth child. Seventh kind of they cannot say miscarriage. So that child in the womb of Devaki was transferred to Rohini. That was Balram. Then eighth child was born to Yashoda as a daughter, and Devaki Krishna. And after he appeared, he requested Vasudeva to take me to the Gokul. So there, exchange happens. This birth appearance. Then Nanda Maharaj comes to Mathura to pay the tax. That's the time Vasudeva gives a hint. Be careful, Kamsa will send demons. So better go back now. So that's a hint happens. And then one demons comes, Putana comes. Putana comes in the kind of a beautiful lady. So nobody doubts her, because she is so beautiful. So others, the ladies thought she's Apsara. such a beautiful form. She comes directly to Krishna, who was sleeping. So she wanted to breastfeed, but she has poisoned her breast to kill Krishna. So the background of the story is that in the previous Yuga, when Vamanadev appeared, Bali Maharaj, Vamana was a child, as as he comes. That time, Bali Maharaj's sister, she saw the child, she felt, oh, what a beautiful child. I should have a child like him. She had desire. Then what Vamana did? Vamana asked for 3 steps. With one step, he covered all the universe. Second step, all the spiritual world. Now, what do I do? Third step. Bali Maharaj said, okay, put my head. That's why he was sent to Patal. So then Krishna serves them as a gatekeeper. That's different issue. Now the Holika, not Holika actually, the sister, she took a vow that I have to kill him because he cheated my brother. So she had 2 desires, to have a son child like him and to kill him. So that's why he took a birth as Putana. She came as a mother to breastfeed him because as a mother wanted to feed him and also want to kill him. So both desires filled. And instead of that, he is killing, Krishna killed her and made her to get a mother's place. So this is Putana story. Like this, Trinavruta, other demons. Then Prabhu said, like Mother Yashoda binding Krishna because of stealing butter. Yeah, this one, Damodar Leela. Then Nalakasura Manigriva, that story we discussed. Then Agasura, then Brahma stealing calves and friends. So Brahma Mohan Leela. Brahma also thought, this boy, is he really Lord? He's doing all small things. That to extent when he saw all the friends, Krishna, they will eat lunch. So they will take food from prasad from each one's table, the box. Mothers would have, children do that. To the extent, Krishna, if somebody drinking buttermilk, he'll go and pat like this when the mouth is full, and when he'll hold mouth and he'll drink from there. Seeing this, Brahma got bewildered. How can a Supreme Lord do this? Taking, somebody's mouth and drinking. So he said, no, I have to find out. So he stole calves and he stole gopas. So Krishna realized it. He immediately expanded himself as all the calves and the gopas. So that happened almost a year here because Brahma's 1 kshana is 1 year here. So that happened. So all the time Krishna was working as calves and gopas. So this is Brahma Lila. At that Brahma in Kali Yuga comes as Haridas Thakur. So that Haridas Thakur, we are chanting the holy name. Then we discussed about Dhenukasura, Kaliya, we discussed Pralambasura, forest fire. Then gopis attracted to the flute and they're coming to the forest. Then stealing of garments by the Krishna, delivering wives of Brahmana. That Brahmanas who are performing yajna, they were performing yajna for Vishnu. So when that time Gopal said, we are hungry. Krishna said, okay, please go and ask this Brahmanas, they are cooking so many things. And he said, don't tell my name. If you tell my name, they'll not give. Because at least tell Balram's name. Because Krishna was Vasudeva's son, Kshatriya. Kshatriya Brahmanas will not give charity. Whereas Balram, Rohini's son, who's stayed with Nanda Maharaj. So they don't know he's also Vasudeva. So maybe Vaishya. So they may give you. So go and ask. They went and asked. They said, no. We are performing big yajna for Vishnu. So we cannot give you. So they come back. Then Krishna says, okay, go back to the house. The ladies are cooking. Go and ask them. So they come. Ladies immediately pack everything and gave. And then not only they gave, they came carrying everything with Krishna Balram. So forest, they came. And they never wanted to go back. So Krishna says, what you people are doing? Ladies sitting the night in the forest. Please go back. Said, this is not okay. He says, you called us, now we cannot go back. Our husbands and brothers will not accept us, will not go back. Krishna said, don't worry. They will not go back. I'll take care of them. So that's how happened. So they come back. So that is Brahmanas. Then Govardhan Leela we discussed. We all know Govardhan story. Who doesn't know the Govardhan story? You know the story. Govardhan story where Indra worship was happening. Krishna diverted that. That's why Indra kind of poured rain on the Vrindavan. So Krishna lifted Govardhan. That's the Govardhan Leela. Then we also discussed about rasa dance, return of a peace, Vidyadhara liberated and feeling separation. Now the today's topic is Akrura. That's the topic we're going to discuss today. So what happened? Aghasura, Aritasura was killed. Aristasura was in the form of bull. A demon came in the form of bull. So he was very furious and he was disturbing all the gopas. Krishna, as usual, caught hold of the foot and dragged through out of the small boy, but big, huge, gigantic bull. He threw out. So this has happened. Now this has connection with the Radha Kund and Krishna Kund we are talking about. So generally, devotees say Vrindavan is a holy place, very, very powerful. Within Vrindavan, Govardhan is more powerful. Within Vrindavan, Govardhan is powerful. Within Govardhan, Radhakund is more powerful. So Radhakund is a place so auspicious. Even if you touch little water of Radhakund, your life is purified forever. That is a place. Now, how Radhakund appeared? So happened that after killing Aristasura, Radharani started chastising Krishna. You committed sin. That too, you did Gohatya. Bull, right? You killed bull. You did Gohatya. You have to take, what is that, punishment for that. So what is the punishment? She gave some punishment. You would go around or get something. I don't remember what's punishment. She gave punishment. Krishna fulfilled that. Now, there was some debate in that Krishna said, okay, you also get water. So for her to get water, she could not, no, I think Krishna digged and Krishna Kunda he made. Yeah. So he immediately digged, made Krishna Kund, and he invited all the rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, everybody, and he took bath and he purified himself. Krishna need not purify his Supreme Lord because Radharani challenged. Now he challenged her, okay, you also make one. So, you know what she did? She took her bangles, digging. So this was happening. But somehow Krishna helped and Radha Kunda made. That's the Radha Kund is the place where Srimati Radharani herself digged and invited all the holy rivers there. So that's why Radha Kund is considered most auspicious. Generally, people don't take bath. I mean, there are people doing it, but generally we don't even put leg into the water. We just take water, put sprinkle on that. Even a foot is not put into the water. Such a auspicious, but due to maybe various reasons, people the cloth wash the cloth, all those things happen there because local people we don't know. So, but that's a kind of a pure place, Radhakund. All the great Vaishnavas, especially Raghunath Goswami, they were staying in the bank of Radhakund. There was quite a lot pastimes of Goswamis. Once, I think Raghunath Goswami, he was sitting and chanting. There was quite hot, the Delhi weather. Summer means very hot. Winter means very cold, not like Bangalore. So it was so hot. But Raghunath Goswami was not bothered. He was sitting and chanting. So when I think Rupa Goswami came, he saw a girl holding an umbrella for him. Raghunath Goswami was sitting and chanting, and he saw, I think Sanatana Goswami. So Sanatana Goswami sitting and chanting, a girl behind holding umbrella for her. Seeing this, Rupa Goswami said, what are you doing? You know who is this? Radharani personally holding umbrella. Please get up from there. If you sit there, Radharani, we will make Radharani to serve you. which is not good. We should serve Radharani, we should serve Krishna. Instead of that, she is serving you. But that is the mood of Krishna and Radha. How even Bilamangal Thakur, you heard about Bilamangal Thakur, right? Bilamangal Thakur also, who lived more than 700 years. He's a great Acharya. Of course, quite a lot. You heard about Chintamani past time. Bilamangal Thakur, Chintamani. That's again very, very instructive pastime or instructing story Bilamangal Thakur had. Bilamangal Thakur, very kind of a noble family, but he had attachment to a prostitute. So that day, his father died. The ceremony, not sadha ceremony, the final rite ceremony was happening. It became evening. So he was telling Brahmanas, finish fast, I have to go. Father's ceremony is happening, is telling to priest, finish fast, getting late, I have to go. So they had to wear out away. Yeah. Just to maybe down, just call that. Once again, I'll open and give. Speak to him, maybe down. So finally, ritual is finished. Immediately ran. Heavy rain, torrential rain. So he ran and there was a river here to cross. Because of the rain, river was overflowing. He jumped into the water. He caught hold of a block, some wood-like thing, and caught hold of, crossed. Then came to that prostitute's house. Her name is Chintamani. By the time it's late, she already locked house. She had switched off light and she slept. So knocking the door, it didn't open. So he wanted to jump the compound. He could not see. Then he saw kind of a rope, got hold of the rope, climbed up, banged the windows. When banging the windows, she opened. She was shocked. This late night, heavy rain, what are you doing here? And that too, your father passed away today and ceremony is happening. You left and come here. What is this? Then she said one thing. Whatever attachment you had for me, even if you had 1% to Vishnu, your life would have perfected. When she said this, he got a shock. He came back from there. Now, the block on the river, what hold, it was not block, a dead body. He was holding a dead body and crossing because he was so blind for her attachment. And the rope was sorry, not a rope, it was a snake. So blind. So that Bilamangal Thakur. So, of course, later he accepted her as a guru because you changed my thinking process. You are my guru. So he accepts a guru and then started practice. He nicely practices. Then he wanted to come to Vrindavan. See how the human senses works. So there's this kind of a story. It's a real story. On the way to Vrindavan, he came to a village. Generally, those days, the kind of those who people go Tirtha Yatra, they stay some Grastha's house. Whoever the find, they don't request, they will provide house, provide accommodation. That's how the custom is that. So when he reached village, he saw one beautiful lady. Went behind her, went to her house, requested the householder, can I stay here today? Householder, as a grastha, he said, okay, please come, you're a guest Brahmana, stay here, made an arrangement for his stay and food. Then he told the householder, I want your wife today. This is, and he went and asked his wife, see the grasthas, she said, well, how can you do that? And husband said, yes, I'm telling you, you go. Okay, husband's order. Now, light, she went to his room. Now see, he has, seeing her, he realized, he told her, mother, can you give me a pin from your hair? The hair, they put a pin, right, to tie the hair. She gave the pin. He plucked both eyes. His own eyes he plucked, removed. Then he said, because of this eyes, I was about to commit a great offense today. What is the use of this eyes? I didn't realize what I'm going to do. See, that transformation happens. Then the blind man comes to Vrindavan. When Vrindavan comes, he can't walk. There he saw a boy holding his hand, taking him one place to one place. Morning, boy will come and give those madka of milk. He was asking, who are you? Why are you daily coming and give milk? No, no, I have Gopala here. My job is to go over passerby, give milk. That is my job. Then he said, I want to see Krishna. Where is Krishna? Same boy is coming. Then he released, kind of shown his real form to Bilam Thakur. So the point I'm saying that how Krishna shows his, mercy, and how the lessons we can learn from this. So I'm connecting to Aristasura killing and how Radhakunda. Now from there, the story goes, I will leave Bilamangal Thakur. The lessons for Bilamangal Thakur that one, our senses, our mind, so dangerous. Eyes, senses, little flickering. What kind of a mistake would have committed? So now coming back here, Narada Muni comes here. Aristarchus killed and now Narada Muni comes to Kamsa. Generally, he said that Narada Muni cannot be seen by ordinary people. Only Devatas can see because he is such a transcendental personality. But here, demon like Kamsa could see him. See the Kamsa also not ordinary person, right? Kamsa, who was Kamsa? Jaya Vijaya, who was literally serving Lord Vishnu. Kamsa becomes Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, and Jaya Vijaya becomes Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. Come here, Kamsa and who that other one? Hiranyakashipu, Kamsa and no, Ravana and Kumbhakarna, that other one. Kamsa and other demon. Shishupala, not. Yeah, the
Dantavakrudu.
Dantavakra, okay. Yeah, okay. So the point is that Kamsa could see Narada. Narada started speaking to Kamsa. He started saying this, you are doing all this, what do you call it, protection for yourself. But do you know how Krishna going to come and how Krishna going to kill you? He uses certain things. He says, he tells to Kamsa saying that be careful about all this, Vasudeva and his team. They can kill you anytime. Better you kill them first. See the plan of Narada. He wanted to Krishna to kill Kamsa faster. So he triggered Kamsa. So Kamsa thought, yes, it's a good idea. So immediately he told his ministers, okay, you bring this elephants at, I think, what Pida? Devala Pida. Kualai Pida.
Kuvalaya Pida.
Kuala Pida. That's a demon's name. And he called two elephant trainers, Chanura, Mustika. They were strong kind of fighters plus the elephant trainers. So told them, okay, you arrange. I will get Krishna Balram to Mathura and let this elephant kill Krishna. So that is Kamsa's plan. So then how do we get Krishna Balram to Mathura, Vrindavan? Who will bring him? So he thought Akrura is the best person. Akrura was with the Kamsa, but he was pure devotee of Krishna. He always want to remember Krishna. So this Kamsa thought this is the right person. People use in a political party also this, they use their own person to kill their own person. Many times they use brothers against brothers, this kind of thing. So that way, Akrura was uncle of Krishna. So that this is the right person, we'll send him. And Kamsa called Akrura, said, I need a favor from you. So I need to see my nephew and Krishna and Balram. I'm missing them. Please can go and get them. So he said, okay. He knew, Akrura knew purpose of, but at the same time, Akrura was thinking, this is the good opportunity for me to see Krishna Balram. And for that, Kamsa made golden chariot, nice new golden chariot to, but Akrura, knowing very well that Kamsa is bringing them to kill, but at the same time, inner, he knows Krishna cannot be killed by Kamsa. He knows that. So, and at the same time, Akrura was thinking, this is a good opportunity for me to see Lord face to face, because he knows who is this. So he kind of starts. Then Narada does something else also. Narada comes to Krishna. See how there is a probe, the Chadi one, right? They go there. Narada, when he comes to Krishna, started glorifying Krishna. I mean, of course, naturally, you are the Supreme Personality, Ishvara Parama Krishna, so all those things he glorifies. And then, yes, my dear Lord, I want to see so many pastimes immediately. I want to see you, Krishna, killing Kamsa. I want to see you killing all these demons. And I want to see you all the pastimes. He mentioned so many other pastimes like Shanka, Yavana, Mura, Narakasura, all these names which is going to happen next. He tells these are the people to be killed. So he identifies and tells. Then also says that, how Krishna brings Parijata. You know the story, right? So Rukmini had a Parijata. So, who's the other wife of Satyabhama? Yes. So Satyabhama also wanted a Parijata. So Krishna said, okay, why you want flower? I'll get you tree only. You're fighting for, other day we heard that one person who killed other person, because reason was that the wife got a bigger car and she didn't get the bigger car. That's what the reasons. So Rukmini got this Parijata flower. Satyabhama said, I also want. Krishna said, okay, don't worry. I'll get you the Parijata tree itself. So he went to Indraloka along with the Satyabhama. There was Indra's place, Parijata tree was there. Krishna said, okay, let's take this. Indra started fighting. They said, how come? It's my place. See, again, Indra's behavior. Just few days before, he offended Krishna. He bought a torrentious rain in Vrindavan. And Krishna lifted Govardhan, protected Vrindavan Vasis. After that, out of fear, he came running and along with the Surabhi Mata and asked forgiveness. And Krishna warned him, please don't do that again. Now, immediately, when Parijata was going, he started fighting. This is again our mentality. Indra is not kind of bad. He is playing that role so that we get a lesson. It's our mentality. Whatever Krishna does, little when our sense gratification goes, we'll fight even with Krishna also. Forget our own relatives, friends, wives, husbands. That's the reason, see how many divorces happening, how many abortions happening, how many murders happening. Small things. Small things. So one of the Acharya is saying, today's policy is that you scratch my back, I scratch your back. The day you stop and scratch me, I'll throw you out. That is our relationship. A relationship, nothing more than that. The day my sense gratification stopped, you are out. Not required for me. So we are not loving the person. We are loving the body. That body doesn't give me sense gratification. True. That's it. So the whole concept today is changed. So this is the message Indra is sending. I mean, if you read all these pastimes, it's for us to learn how our society is, and we can see the society is going that direction. So Narada is explaining all these pastimes. Then there was another pastime, Swamantaka jewel, where what is that king's brother? Forgot the name. So who had a jewel? He was running around in the city. Shaman. Jambavana, but other one king anyway. So the point is that so he was killed. That jewel was taken by. There is a story goes. He was killed by a lion. That lion was killed by Jambavan. Jambavan kept this jewel in this cave. All this happened. So anyway, that person was missing. Satyabhama's I think brother it is. Satyabhama's father. So that's how Satyabhama's marriage happens. So not marriage, after that. So this all happens. So Narada is telling all those things past time. I want to see this. Then he says, Vaimos killing. All the pastimes, Narada narrates that. Then I want to see all those things. What we are going to discuss next. Narada tells that I want to see all those things happening. So Krishna says, okay, let Akrura go, because Kamsa is already arranged. So now Akrura sat on the chariot, Mathura to Vrindavan. Now during that, there is nice prayer Akrura is offering. Maybe Krishna book, and we can read Bhagavatam also. Very, very nice prayers. The mood in which we should approach Lord, or even Vrindavan. Akrura is in the praying, and Prabhupada writes in the purport. Prabhupada says that we cannot buy train ticket, flight ticket, bus ticket and go to Vrindavan. Unless Krishna is willing, unless Srimati Radharani is willing, we cannot. We can desire, and then if he fulfills, only we can go. So this is the mood in which Akrura, throughout Mathura to morning, he started reaching to kind of Vrindavan late night, evening. So throughout he's offering prayer. What mood I should go? How can I see Lord? I am going as a representative enemy. Krishna's enemy is Kamsa. But at the same time, he consoling himself. I know his Paramatma is my heart. I know what is the intention I'm going. So he will know that I'm not going as an enemy. I'm going to see. So why should I worry? See his self-consolation, saying that he's Paramatma, he's there in my heart. He knows what I'm going. Why should I worry? Let me go. At the same time, I can see his lotus feet. I can see face to face. So many years I have not seen him. So this is the way he consoles himself and he reaches. Okay, thank you. Okay. So this is how happens. He reaches finally all the glorification we can read. So as soon as I reach Vrindavan, the gate, first thing he saw, there are the hoof prints of cows. He started crying. How glorious these cows are. Krishna personally touching, Krishna personally caressing them. How fortunate they are. I'm such a demon. I'm far away. I'm not having service to even see him properly. So seeing the lotus feet, the cow's feet, he started weeping. Then he saw Krishna's lotus feet somewhere walking. He walked. He immediately jumped from the chariot, started rolling on the ground. Even now, if you go to Vrindavan, there's a place called Ramanreti. That place, the mud is so soft. So soft means like, chandan we keep, like that only. We can easily face this. And we generally roll on the ground when we go there. Because that's the place Krishna personally walked. Krishna's lotus feet was touched. So Akrura jumped and started rolling on the ground, crying, said, how fortunate I am. Just to am able to touch the dust. So there Prabhupada writes in what mood we should approach Vrindavan. Vrindavan, if I go with my naked eyes, I cannot see Vrindavan. Remember once Srila Prabhupada's guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, was there in Vrindavan. That time, Srila Prabhupada was not taken sannyasa. He had his son. They came to Vrindavan to meet spiritual master. So, morning, His Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was giving Bhagavatam. Maharaj's other disciples, sannyas disciples, they all went for darshan, temple darshan. It was Abhay, Prabhupada's previous, Abhay alone sitting and listening to Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur speaking. So after the class finished, these sannyasis came back. Maharaj asked, "Did you finish your eye massaging?" So they didn't understand what Maharaj is saying. Then he said, "What do you think? You can see Vrindavan with your naked eyes? You are spiritual master sitting and speaking, you are roaming around thinking that you can see the Lord. You can see the Lord. Lord, you can see through the years. When your spiritual master is speaking here, what was the need for you to roam around? See this boy. He won't hear. He is showing it Abhay. He will hear." So, and then he said, whatever he does, whatever he writes, he publish. I mean, he was writing to the kind of magazine what Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was publishing. Generally, any disciple writes, it has to go to Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. He will validate, can be published or not. That day he said, whatever he writes, don't come to me, publish. Because he will hear. See, again, the lesson for us that unless we hear, we cannot transform. That's why Katha is so important. Katha should be heard attentively. Today morning, I was hearing a lecture that Prabhu was so furious. Of course, it is our closed circle. He asked some questions. Some students' answer was not up to the mark. Said, this is the understanding you have about Krishna. This is the understanding about philosophy. If you don't have attentive hearing, what are you going to progress? He said, what is your real, concept of Krishna consciousness? It is that I can enjoy here. Whenever time permits, I do bhakti. He said, you are fool. You don't know tomorrow what is going to happen. If you think that I can enjoy here and do bhakti, it's like in the meal, you're keeping a pickle on the side. That's it. You will not progress. If you're really interested, focus completely. Otherwise, yeah, bhakti is okay, but you will not get the right. So attentive hearing has to be done. So attentive hearing means focus, especially Krishna Katha, we should not miss. Whatever happens, because that's a transformation should happen. Because that's a change should happen in my heart. This is the point what Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was telling to other sannyasis. You people are sannyasis. Why did you renounce your life? To roam around? Because this is the last life for you. Because you are not going to Krsna, you are not doing anything. So we should be focused. So, and he was telling Abhay, see, he's a Grasta. He has got children. How attentive is he? How committed is he? And then he predicted like what this man was going to do. This exactly happened later, what Prabhupada did. The point I'm trying to say that how Akrura was so attentive, wanted to hear, wanted to see the Lord. His mood was so, kind of human, humble, that somehow let me see the Lord. So it all happens. Then comes to Vrindavan. Krishna Balram, that time they were supervising the cow milking, evening cow milking. Their job is that. So Akrura comes, they see Akrura coming. They both run like uncle has come, See, children see, they come and hug uncle, So then they brought him inside the house. Nanda Maharaj welcomed him. They made him to sit in a proper seat. They washed his feet. Uncle, right? So then they bought some fruits, nice place to sit, to drink water, all those things. Then Nanda Maharaj arranged this big feast for him. Then whole night they were talking. Then Krishna asked, "My dear uncle, tell me, how is it all in Mathura?" He was asking, how is my mother? Because mother is under custody of Kamsa. So how is my father, Vasudev? Who are there? But he didn't ask about Kamsa, all those things. you know, all this happened. Then finally, Krishna asked, okay, uncle, tell me, what is the purpose you're coming here? What hidden agenda? Akrura did not say exactly, what Kamsa wanted. Akrura knew what Kamsa's plan. He gave whatever Kamsa told, that he has arranged a big, Musti Yuddha. What is that called? Malla Yuddha, something. So that Chanura and Mustika is there, and he want to have a fight with the Krishna Balram. That's why he called him. So Nanda Maharaj, very pious person, he immediately tells all of Rajavasis, okay, let's plan to go to Mathura tomorrow. So arrange all the bulls, calves, carts, all the gift for him. So he's king, right? So him gift, all the arrangement happening. So all night and next day morning, everybody is ready. The cows, bulls with the cart loaded and kept ready. That's the time the gopis come to know. So that's the whole pastime started from there now. The gopis, they realized it's a time. Mobile with you? 6:30. Okay. So gopis started crying. What is these people are doing? First, is it Krishna is really so cruel? Why he doesn't know what we are going through? And if he really knows, is so cruel or is less intelligent? He knows gopis are saying, he should know Kamsa is enemy, is going to kill him. That's why he's calling. Is he, he says, Buddhu is, why he is going to there? They are talking each other, saying that he's so less intelligent. So Kamsa is calling and he's going, and he already he already went and sit in the chariot. Before anybody, he went and sat in there. So then they started blaming Nanda and others. At least these seniors, they should know. They should advise him, or they should stop. They are also not stopping, their purpose is they don't want to miss Krishna. That is the whole purpose. So they know nothing can happen to Krishna. Nobody can kill Krishna. They know, but they don't want to miss Krishna. So it's all happened, and a lot of drama happened. It's crying. They went of the chariot. All those things happened. Somehow they wanted to stop. So again, lesson for us that how we should attach to Krishna. The mood of gopis, of course, we cannot imitate the mood of gopis. At least we can take few steps towards that direction. Gopis, there is one pastime. When Krishna and Balram were morning after bathing, Mother Yashoda and Rohini were dressing up, all the gopis will stand and watch. How nicely, in the temple when we do Abhishek, we watch, right? After the dressing, Krishna, we watch. So when Krishna Balram getting dressed, they watch. That time they were cursing Brahma because eyelid blinkering, right? These eyelids are disturbing. I cannot see Krishna continuously. This is eyelid disturbing. What kind of Brahma? Why did they create this kind of body with eyelid blinking? This is the mood of gopis. Of course, the story of Narada Muni who asking for, the story, right? When Krishna got headache. Third story. When Narada Muni went to Dwaraka, He went to see Krishna. Krishna was sitting very morose. Narada Muni asked, Prabhu, what happened? Why are you morose? Krishna said, I have bad headache. So, you have a headache? Yes. What to do? Okay, then tell me what is the medicine for it. You are a Supreme Lord, you should be knowing the medicine also. He says, yes. Medicine is that I want a dust from my devotee's feet. My devotee's feet, dust you put it on my head, that will go. So who is the dearmost devotee? The 8 wives, Krishna's wife, Satyabhama, Lakshmana, Rukmini. Narada started begging one house to one house, please give some dust. Krishna got bad at it. They all started crying, how can I give? He's Supreme Lord. How can he give our feet? Then, okay, Narada ran to all the sages. You are the pure devotees. Give some dust. Krishna having a bad headache. They also said, no, how can we give it to Krishna? So we cannot do that. Then he comes to Vrindavan. When he's seeing Narada, gopis came running. Narada, how is our thief or, not even thief, Sullugara, cheater? Because he told us he'll come back. He never came back. When Akrura is taking, he has promised. He has promised gopis that don't worry, I'll come back. Now, so many years are gone, he never came back. So now this we can connect to Ratha Yatra. The Ratha Yatra is connected to that only. How they are pulling him back. So this happened. So, okay, then Narada said, yeah, Krishna is okay, but he has got a bad headache. Okay, what do you want? What medicine? He said, the dust from the feet of the devotees. That's it. How much you want? Get the bags. So they started putting dust on their feet and putting the bag. Take. Then Narada asked, do you know what will happen? He is Supreme Lord. Yeah, we know. So if we give dust, what will happen? Yeah, so what? We may go to hell, we may die, so what? If Krishna's headache finished, that's what we want. We don't want anything else. So again, mood of gopis. For the sake of Krishna, I am ready to sacrifice anything and everything. I have nothing else to do. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Trinadapi sunichena, tarorapi sahishnuna, amanena, manadena, kirtaniya sadhari. Like a blade of grass on the street, how many ever time you stamp, it will never retaliate. Like a tree, whatever you cut, it will give flower, it will give shade. It will not stop. Without expecting any respect, if you give respect to others, and that mood, if you kirtaniya sadhari, if you chant, that transformation will happen. Otherwise, I'll chant, but transformation will happen. Very slow. Will happen, but slow. Likewise, Kunti Maharani says, no, Janma Aishwarya Shutashribhi, those who got these 4 things, unless they are akinchana gochara. Akinchana gochara means materially impoverished. They lost everything material. Then only they can chant feelingly. If I have a good position, good money, good bank balances, good wife, children, family, friends, I may chant to show off for some time. I may chant, but that feelingness may not come. The feelingness should come. Doesn't mean that we should aspire to lose everything. Krishna want to take anyway. He is called Hari. Hari means one who steals. What he will steal? Desires, egos. Then he will steal our wealth and he steal our heart. If he really love you, he'll steal our heart. But there's somebody, the t-shirt they made, no? You have seen, no? I lost my heart in Vrindavan. There are so many t-shirts they make. So that's the mood. We should allow Krishna to steal our heart. That's the mood in which we should develop. Then only with the love we can chant, and with the love we can worship the Krishna. So that is the mood of gopis. So like this, quite a lot pastimes are there. Now, Akruras going back, there are quite a lot of prayers are there. We'll not get into that. So the point, what we need to understand from this, that Krishna will be coming to our heart. Krishna is there in the heart. But if you miss little, Krishna may go also. Like Rasa dance. Every night, Krishna used to dance with all the gopis. Gopis started thinking, because there are crores, lakhs of gopis, Krishna will expand himself, each gopis. And each gopi is thinking that Krishna is with me only. So they don't know, because they cannot see other side. So they have started feeling proud that, yes, I'm close to Krishna. This happens, right? Somebody, suppose somebody very close to the boss, they'll come out and show off that I'm close to the boss, I can do. So when this happened, all the gopis started feeling proud. Krishna vanished. They cannot see Krishna. Even Srimati Radharani also could not see. Radharani also a little proud. So Krishna does that. Krishna doesn't like pride, especially for devotees, because devotees' pride means they fall down. He doesn't want his devotees to fall down. He doesn't want his devotees to deteriorate their bhakti. So immediately he'll take action. He'll cut their pride. That's what happened to Indra. Like that, so many pastimes. So again, lesson for us that we should be careful about the pride, especially the subtle pride, the name, fame, glories. If 10 people are calling you Prabhu, Prabhu, I think, yes. That is the time my fall down starts. Because that time I start thinking that I'm become big, finished. So that's why very, very careful. That's how the Maya so strong. Devi Yasha Gunamayi Mama Maya Durathaya. Krishna himself says, my Maya is so strong. How she will enter in your life, you will not know. Very subtle. So we should be very careful how to detect Maya. Maya can come through the senses. Maya can come through our own pride, envy, anger, any of this. Anytime she can enter and destroy your life, especially bhakti. So all this test happens. So we're very, very careful. So now Krishna and the Balram sat on that. So they were going back to Mathura. So all this pastime happened. So this is the balance story. Next week we'll cover. Next week I'm not here. So I requested some other Prabhu to come and take. Next pastime, they will cover that. So today's, I'll stop here. Maybe one more pastime if possible. Yeah, mainly Akrura's prayers. Krishna entering Mathura will discuss next class. That's a really wonderful. The Krishna's entering Mathura is a very huge topic also, very nice topic also. The prayers of Akrura, maybe you can discuss. Yeah, so I'll just read a few translations. It says, my dear Lord, all living entities, including different grades of demigods and different grades of overlords, kings and other living entities, resting in you and part and parcel of the big unit. One cannot know you by experimental knowledge. One can simply understand your transcendental existence to be like a great ocean in which the different grades of living entities are included, or all udumbhara fruit, out of which small mosquitoes come. So this is how, Akrura is glorifying Krishna. So you are the supreme, and every living entity is part and parcel of you. So why we call, I think we discussed earlier also, why we call ourselves part and parcel? Any idea? We discussed earlier. Why are we called part and parcel? Any idea?
కృష్ణుని బంధ అంశంలో ఆ పాఠం సంప్రదాయం
part andre Krishna amsha aitu. Why parcel? See, Prabhupada.
We have to go back to.
Yeah, go back is okay, but why called? Even when you hear also, we are parcel. See, Prabhupada.
Paramatma is with us.
Hmm.
With all. In Atma lives, Paramatma also grows around.
Hmm. So, suppose car is there, one bolt and nut. It is a part of the car. It can be in the showroom also. If you keep in the showroom also, it's a part of the car. But it's not parcel. Correct? That bolt, when in the car, only is useful to the car. Showroom, it's not useful to the car. Correct? It's a part, but it's not in the body of the car.
Where it has to be.
Then only the car can move. Then only that part is used for the moving of the car. Similarly, we are part of Krishna. When we are engaged in the service of Krishna, then only become a parcel of it. Otherwise, we are separate. You understand the difference? We are like the bolt in the showroom, it's a part. It's a part of the car. But it is not engaged in the use of the car. When it is connected to the car, that is used in the car, that is part of the car, and parcel. Parcel means goes along with that. Similarly, we are part of Krishna. We should be engaged in the service of the Krishna. Then only we are part and parcel. See, Prabhupada's words very, very clear and simple, and we should understand why Prabhupada is using that. So we should always engage in service of Krishna. Otherwise, that nut bolt, if tomorrow throw out, nobody will touch that. But that bolt is not in the car. For example, the wheel bolt is removed. Car can met with accident because tire can run away. I mean, right? No. So same way, this body, if it's not used to Krishna service, is useless. So one place Bhagavatam says that whatever else you do this body, which is not connected to Krishna, is like a decorated dead body. Dead body, how much time you decorate? Or few hours? After that, everything burnt or put. Should not be like that. Because even other places, Bhagavatam says that the person who not engaged in Krishna's service is like a dead body. Because what is the use of the life if it's not engaged in Krishna's service? Sometimes we may think that, what is this so harsh? It's a fact. What is the use of human life unless we engage in Krishna's service? Otherwise, what will happen? We'll take birth again, another millions of years, rot, like animals, pigs, tigers, we don't know. So instead of that, Prabhupada says, better make use of the human life now. He says, get out of the place as early as possible. Of course, don't commit suicide for that. Wait for the Krishna's call, but prepare yourself. Your consciousness has to be changed. Your conscious has to prepare, saying that this place is not meant for me. Prabhupada says, the material world is not meant for gentlemen. That conscious change has to happen. My place, Allirudu? Allirudu Nammane. Allirudu Nammane. So, ಆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ like newly married girl when it comes to husband's house. As soon as she gets a call from mother, how she's, she may be how much ever love husband, but mother's one call, she may run. So that is how it should be. That's Krishna. We have to always eager to, go back. Prabhupada gives another example, how we should attach to Krishna. If a girl has affair than husband, he says she will serve husband so nicely that husband never get doubt. because she is always thinking about that person. But husband should not get doubt. That's why she will serve him so nicely. But she should always think about when can I meet him. Similarly, who is that girl or woman? We are all that. And who is the our Paramar? Krishna. And whom are we serving here? Maya. So we have taken Maya as her husband. We are serving Maya. Actual our lover is Krishna. So we should serve such a way that Maya should not even get doubt that I should get out of this as early as possible. That is the mood in which you understand the philosophy, right? So that's the mood in which we should serve. Another example given like if, generally in the construction work, ladies bring their child, right? They make uyale, tie the rope in the tree, and child is made to sleep in that, and the uyale will go on. And this lady keep working. She may carry cement, stone, but whom is she thinking about? Whatever her thought process here only. She'll be doing the work. Similarly, we do our work. Think about Krishna. Krishna says, Mama Smarana Yudhaya. Says, come on, do a fight. Tells Arjuna, fight, but think about me. Similarly, as a grahasthas, we should do our duty. We do our work, but always think about Krishna, saying that this is my last day. Let me chant today nicely. Tomorrow, I don't know whether I'll wake up or not. That's the mood in which we should chant. You know, when our Guru Maharaj says that we should chant such a way that like this is the last breath. Suppose if, I'll not say you, if I came to know that today is my last day, how will I behave with you all? Because tomorrow anyway, I'm not there. Forget the last day. Suppose I'm traveling from this country to America for 1 year, for example, or 1 year or few days. How will I behave? I'll come and say, I'm traveling. Please forgive me when your offenses, I'm going. Now, if I'm going back forever, how should I behave? Ante Narayana Smriti. This is my last breath. So how should I behave? I should behave every day. This is the last day. But how do I behave? No. Otherwise, how do I behave? Actually, opposite. Thinking that I'm eternal, I'm going to be here forever. That's what I do, right? That's the change should happen. One ISKCON devotee, Bhaktitirtha Swami Maharaj, or a disciple, he says that when we talk to and deal a devotee, we should deal such a way that he is the one going to chant the holy name at the time of I'm leaving my body. Because Krishna says, Antakalecha mameka smanukta kalevaram. At the time of death, if you remember my name, you will come back to me. Can I remember his name the time of death?
So, my last is also.
It's
like that.
But Kapila Muni tells Dehuti, his mother Dehuti, he says that it's difficult. He says at the time of death, the pain, the person going, at least 40,000 scorpions biting at a time. One scorpion bites, how much pain goes? Anybody experienced? I experienced. Scorpion many times bitten. Sometimes hand become like this. Scorpion biting. So painful. It says 40,000 scorpions biting at a time. That is the pain that soul or body going through time of death. More than that, the person can see Yamadutas in a ghastly form sitting on she buffalo with the whip, they're coming to whip and is passing stool, passing urine out of fear. Can we remember Krishna that time? Small accident on the road. Whom are we called? Have we called Krishna? Huh? Amma, Ayo, correct? Because that's not even coming in our mind.
This beauty of Krishna that he has not remembered Krishna.
Yeah, but he remembered.
I did like that he didn't remember Krishna appeared from the.
We wanted to. That's the reason he called her. That's Bhishma's pastime is different. Of course, Krishna also says this. Krishna says that if you surrender to me, even if you don't remember, I will come and give you right intelligence. What's the sloka? No, forgot. 10 chapter, 10th verse. He says, I will come and give you the intelligence. But we should not depend on Krishna. We should do my duty. My duty is to think today is my last day. Let me chant this today's holy name sincerely with complete faith and complete love, attentive. But many times, am I able to chant? While chanting, so many things happens in my mind. I go around 3 worlds.
60 languages.
So we should be very, very serious, careful, because chanting means what? You're calling Krishna. Like, for example, I'm taking your example. Your school principal has come to your house. She or he, I don't know who is that. She. And she's sitting there, you are roaming around. What she will do? She's sitting there. You are not even talking to her and you are doing it. Correct. So you called Krishna and you are doing something else. Krishna will stay. It's logical, right? But Krishna is still merciful. He comes. But is it good etiquette on me? So when we chant attentively, full focused. Krishna, please, please help me. Like a small baby crying for mother. Because baby doesn't know anyone else other than mother or father. That is the mood in which you should cry. My Guru Maharaj say that if you cannot cry, at least cry that you're not able to cry. At least cry that I'm not able to cry. Please help me to cry. So that is the mood in develop. When we do that, our bhakti will progress. Otherwise, we'll do time pass. How long we can do time pass? I mean, that's why our Prabhupada says that Guru means to be heavy. Heavy means we should tell the fact. Otherwise, there are so many people in the society. They say, okay, do whatever you want. You do, okay, meat eating is okay. That is also okay. You give me some money. Okay. You know, you can do whatever, eat onion, garlic, tea, coffee, meat. Okay, whatever, do whatever you want. No problem. Give donation. Okay. But that is not a real welfare. If real welfare, you have to tell the fact so that that person gets a benefit. Otherwise, I'm the person cheating. For the money's sake, cheating. That shouldn't happen. So, in ISKCON also, this question was asked to some of the, many times we call the big politicians or rich people and bring them, especially Janmashtami time, we bring them out of the queue, bring them in front of Lord. Other thousands of people in the queue, bring them. When special darshan for them. So somebody asked, why you are doing this? They are rogues, criminals. They may be given money. It's okay. Then one Prabhu said, because they have quite a lot of followers, I know they are rogues. Because that rogue has come here, of course, his sin will be reduced. There are other millions of people watching, they'll come behind him. At least they will get mercy. For example, a film actress comes here. Suppose tomorrow Hema Malini comes. How many people will come here? Thousands of people will come. Correct, no? So, interested in that particular actor, actress of a politician. We are interested other fallen souls to come to Krishna. At least that is a way to get them. Otherwise, they will not come to Krishna's lotus feet. Yesterday I was telling, no? Krishna's real tension is that only. What is Krishna's tension?
What is not coming to me.
That is his tension. Like a father, what is father's tension? Son is lost. He's waiting. Why my son is not coming? Even after telling, he's not coming. He's not listening to me. Disobedient children. Father will feel bad, right? How many times I'm begging him? Please come. I have so much property, so much business for you. Please come. He's sit here enough. Nothing else. Our Supreme Father is so rich. We don't have to do any work. Is it required to work? No. I really think don't have to require to work. Krishna anyway will feed. He'll feed biggest elephant also. Elephant is working. It goes and forest. It gets his food. I mean, sometimes the philosophy looks very strange, right? But it's a fact. It's fact. It's true. I mean, point to that as a grahasthas, we should have a clear plan. Yes, I have to stop my atyahara or, prayascha, ugra karma. I should stop. I should focus more on to bhakti. That is my ultimate goal. That is my real end of life. Otherwise, balance all going to go. So that's why Prabhupada is established ISKCON. He requesting all devotees, please take it up serious. Especially read Bhagavatam, read Bhagavad Gita attentively, scrutinizingly. Then only you will understand the philosophy. Those who don't read Bhagavatam, it will be superfluous, devotee only. What is that called? Casual devotee is called, no? If you become casual, casualty will be in a life. Bhakti, if you're casual, there will be casualty. So if you don't want the casualty, take it seriously. Bhakti is not for our time pass. Bhakti is for serious. Whatever time given, doesn't mean that tomorrow become sannyasi, give up your family, husband, wife, no. But be with them. Your thought process, your consciousness change. What for I'm doing? Each day I should move one step towards Krishna. It's not that 5 years before also chanting one round, today also chanting one round. I should keep one step each day. Tomorrow I should increase. Because I don't know how many days more left for me. At least Parishit Maharaj had a 7 days notice. Correct, no? Because he knew exactly. You know the story of Katwanga Maharaj? Heard about? Katwanga Maharaj was a great fighter who was fighting for devatas against demons. So after a long fight, he was defeating all the demons. Once all the devatas called him and said that now this man, what is that? Shiva's son, Ganesh, not other son. Huh? No. Lord Shiva's Kartikeya. Now Kartikeya has come. He's a great fighter. Now he'll take over as Senapati. You can rest for some time. Said, okay. Now, then he asked Devatas, okay, before I die, how much time I have? Devata said, you have 1 kshana. Very next moment he was going to die. Is it so? Immediately gave up everything. He immediately transformed himself and completely surrendered. That kshana itself is gone back to Krishna. So this is the Katwanga Maharaj. There is another Rishi, forgot his name, Roma something starts. That Rishi is life, the duration of life such that how many hairs in his body? So many number of years. And his body is full of hairs. Because sitting one place, everything's grown. And that is the lifespan of that Rishi. So one day, his disciples were making a hut so that he can sit and do his meditation. So he asked his disciples, what people are doing? They said, Gurudev, for you, the rain, summer, you're making. He said, what foolish you are. I have very limited time. You are making hut for that? You understand how many years of life he has got? How many hairs in the body? So many years of life. Lakhs of hairs in the body. So many years of life he has got. And he's telling his disciples, my time is very short. Don't make hut for me. I'm going to die anyway. Now, why I'm telling this, what I'm doing? How many days I have? I don't know. But I plan to build the bank balance. I build this, build that. I mean, again, please don't take negatively. Not that we should give up, but change, consciousness change has to happen. Otherwise,
Reality.
hmm?
Reality must understand.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes people may say you are talking negative. It's not negative. It's a fact. We should understand. Serious. Our business is to serious. We have to get out of this place. Sorry, Mataji was saying something.
The bank balance in the
Bank balance ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Bank balance ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? When we going to die? Allah, see, as our material things as per karma, anyway will get it. You don't have to extra working. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ 8 hours or 6 hours ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸಾಕು. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು. Don't overdo. That is the point. That will come. Material things will come. As my karma, if I'm destined to get destined. Like in your company, CEO, how many hours he works? He may work. How many hours the peon works? 8 hours. Sometimes he may work more also. But compare the salary of CEO and peon. Why? Number of hour work could be the same or little variance. But why is paid in lakhs and why this man pay 1,000? So, why should I work more? Anyway, I'm going to get as per my destiny. Correct? As my karma, if I'm going to get this, I'll get this. Why should I overdo? So that overdo should happen for bhakti. There I should focus. That's why Krishna, the Acharya say that you work for the pleasure of Krishna, Krishna will take care of you. We don't have to work for our pleasure. We work for the pleasure of Krishna. Krishna take care of our things. Krishna arranges everything. This is a practically we can see. You plan such a way that tomorrow onwards, I want to chant, I want to work, think. I mean, I'm not saying that resign job, I'm saying, please don't misunderstand. But that, yeah, please. ಮುಂದೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಾತಾಜಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ.
I am working as a teacher.
Yes.
And I used to get up earlier also. And from 4 to 5:30 is my work is to look at the school. I do this one. Now after coming here, I used to stand before 1 hour. Now after coming here, after hearing from teaching, I get up at 4. I finish and I also join the chanting session. But I do chanting 1.5 hours. At that time, I'm not spending much school. But I don't know how my schoolwork is getting done. I do not know how. But my schoolwork is getting done. I used to spend 1.5, 2 hours. Early in the morning, I used to get back to spend that for school. That's my experience.
Everybody's experience. I have my own realization. I don't bother. Somebody takes care. My staff, they take care, they does job. Everything happens. I don't have to worry at all. My worry is to how preaching happens. That's what it is. That should be the focus. Office colleagues, give them some preaching. Carry some prasad. Give them daily. Carry some books. Whenever sit, talk. Okay, about something so that they can get connected. Some or other, bring them to Krishna. That is what is going to please Krishna. Our thought process should have. I remember when we were in Abu Dhabi, we are 5 devotees in the same company, 4 or 5. Many of our Janmashtami meeting, Rath-Yatra meeting used to happen in the company, blocking the calendar. Officially block the conference room, block. We sit and discuss on the Janmashtami. Somebody may say cheating. Somebody may say yes. For his sake, we do that. When so many meetings we used to do that. All the planning we used to do in the company. No, we are all okay. But I'm not saying, but at the same Prabhupada says that devotee should be more productive. But at the same time, we never become unproductive in the company. Whatever task there, we do 100%. Very, very productive. We go in the early morning, whatever time spent, we focus, we don't chit chat, we don't go out, no smoking, no tea. Others, they come in the morning, half an hour, then go around smoking, chit, whole day they spend on this. But we are not like that. We dedicate, we work, we come out. We don't overstay unwantedly. Not required. And the bosses were very clear. Many times he's told, Praveen, he will not stay. There's no point telling him. Yes, okay, no problem. I don't need your promotion. I don't need your increment. If you give it, okay. If you don't give it, I'm okay. I'm not aspire. I never would have asked, never would have demanded. If I will come, I'll come. Why should I ask you? It's better ask big boss than why should I ask the small petty man? I remember. So once so happened that there was a lot of retrenchment to happen in the company. They were, sorry, it's recording, so we'll stop that. So those who are online, we'll stop here. So we'll continue Japa. Hare Krishna. Roja Mataji, please come.